The moment I became clear about what I want, where I want to be, and who I want to become, everything changed.
I believe that before you can actually become spiritually awakened, this is now my own opinion, you have to undergo what we call self-improvement.
I want to address the first principle of what we call reality creation, and that is what we call the principle or the law of clarity.
Every single day, you need to have 3 daily wins.
Right now, at this point in time, there exists multiple parallel realities of who you are.
So you have got to learn how to be alone and not feel lonely.
In order for you to create something, you must move through time and space. So today, I want to address the first principle of what we call reality creation, and that is what we call the principle or the law of clarity. Now, in my life, if there is one thing I've come to realize is this: the moment I became clear about what I want, where I want to be, and who I want to become, everything changed. So once I became clear, and then I wrote down what I wanted exactly in details, it's like the universe found a way of giving me insights, of giving me ideas about how to get to where I want to be. So you first need to get clear. You need to get clear. You need to have clarity of 3 things. And the first clarity that you need to have is what you want. And what you want could be what you want to experience, what you want to have, right? So it could be a variety of things that you want. But for you to test this principle, I want you to pick one thing that you want to have or obtain. Then once you know what you want, I want you to be crystal clear about it. Don't have vague things that you want. Don't say I want to be rich. Say I want to have a specific amount of money. Be clear, go into the details, right? So when you know what you want, the thing that follows, you write it down. Journal it down. Journaling is very important. And in the following episodes, I'll be sharing with you my journals since the year 2022. I've been journaling from 2022, and right now we are in 2025. I've been journaling for all those years. I'll be sharing with you the things I journaled, the things I wrote down, and I came to manifest them. And that is why I know what I'm talking about. And that is why I want to manifest even more things. Even this place that I am currently at, this house that I am in, as small as it might seem to many of you, it is something that I did not come to have easily. It is something which came through journaling, through putting into practice whatever it is that I'm sharing unto you. So these principles can be extrapolated onto anything which you want to have. So don't look at the background, don't look at the one who is speaking, listen to the message. And deep down, I know that you know what I'm talking about is true. On a deeper level, the spirit, the soul, knows how to discern what is true. You might not need proof. I might not need to prove to you all these things, but deep down you will know that what I am speaking about is the actual truth. So the first thing, you need to be clear about what you want, okay? Or rather say what you desire, because when you put the word want, it has negative connotations. Because when you want something, it implies to the universe that you do not already have what you say you want, and you cannot have what you do not already have. You can have what you already have, and that is a law also. It's like a principle, right? So write down what you desire to have or what you desire to experience. That is the first point. Journal it down, okay? The next thing to know about clarity is now, who must you become to get what you want or what you desire? Now, what you want to have or what you desire to obtain there is a version of you that is already in possession of that. I want you to know this. Right now, at this point in time, there exists multiple parallel realities of who you are. What do I mean? I mean, at this present moment, because the now is the only time that exists, even what you call the past is happening simultaneously, parallel in this present moment. And whatever you call the future is also happening, it is also unfolding parallelly in this present moment. Okay? Think about it. What you call the past, you experienced it in the present moment. And what you also call the future will be experienced in the now. And what you are experiencing now is the ultimate reality. There is nothing that gets experienced out of the now. So the past was experienced in the now, but you have it as a memory because in linear time you are past it. And what you call the future, you will also experience it in the now. So in this present moment, there exists multiple parallel realities of you. So what you want to have now, the reason why you don't have it is because you have not yet become the version of you that has it. And for you to have what you desire to have, you must evolve into the version that already has it. So whatever it is that you desire, it's like your higher self, it's like a version of you that is above you has sent you the signal for you to desire it. If you find that you desire something, that is not just a thing to not take hold of. If you find yourself desiring something, it means that in this parallel universe, in another version of you, there is another version of you that is already in possession of that, and that is why you desire that thing. And if you desire it, it means it is already an existing reality, right? So there exists a multiple parallel versions of you. So there is a version of you that is already in possession of what you have. So you have to mold yourself, you have to evolve into that version. So that is where the question of who must you become comes in. So once you say you want to obtain something, you want to have something, the reason why you do not have it already is because you've not yet become the version of you that has to have it. And in order for you to become that version, you must now ask yourself, how must I think? How must I move? How must I feel? And how must I act? Let me simplify it for you. In order for you to mold yourself into the version that already has what you want to have, ask yourself, if I were already in that possession of what I want, which you already are, how would I think? How would I feel about life and about everything? And how would I act? The moment you can answer these three questions, this is now digging deeper into clarity. Once you can answer, how would I be thinking? How would I feel? And how would I act? Then you start embodying that version in the present moment. Not tomorrow, not in the past, but in the now. Start embodying that version in the present moment. That is called tuning into the frequency of the wish being fulfilled. Now, when you tune into that frequency, it will not manifest instantly. Why will it not manifest instantly? It will not, because the universe, this physical reality, has its own laws and principles. And one of those laws is the law of time and space. In order for you to create something, you must move through time and space. That is why if you are hungry, you cannot say food appear. No, you have got to have the idea of what you want to cook. You must go and get the ingredients of what you want, and you must prepare that food. That is why you must first know what you want. Then you will have the idea of what you have to get. Then you take the action of going and getting that thing. So in this physical reality, physical action is a must. And for you to do that action, you require clock time and space for you to receive it. So the moment you know what you must become, you now start moving into that identity. And then the more you hold on to that frequency, the more that reality starts to shape itself. So the task now, after you have clarity of what you want and who you must become, is now staying on to that frequency, because what you experience at this present moment is a manifestation of your past frequency. So what you are now is a manifestation of your past identity, of your past self. So when you begin to mold yourself, when you begin to stay into that frequency, the more you stay into that frequency, the more you now start to create that reality. And once you tune onto it, it will unfold. And it won't unfold like coming from the sky. It will unfold in the form of meeting new people, exposing yourself into opportunities. You will find opportunities now start to come. That is what we call alignment. You become aligned to your desired reality. So you meet people at the right time, things happen, synchronized. You experience synchronicities, right? So that is why clarity is very important. Clarity is very important. I will share with you my journals of the things I wrote when I was not in possession of them, and right now I am in possession of them. It is not miracle, it is just learning how the universe works and putting these principles into work. So guys, we are almost done. We are remaining with the last set of the push-ups, but before we do that, if you are interested in working one-on-one with me in our online coaching sessions, because the principle of clarity is just one of the 4 principles. If you wish to learn these things on a personal level one-on-one with me, then enroll in our online coaching sessions. You can DM me the word interested, or you can take the number on the description of this video. It is my WhatsApp number. DM me interested, book your sessions to work one-on-one with me, and we'll do that. So let us do the last set of our push-ups for the day.